Good evening, everyone. Alice here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 4th, 2022. All right, so interesting week for us, and we are coming back for another weekly analysis. S&P 500 today had a positive day, NFP done, and numbers actually were better than expectation. Market had a sell-off, initial sell-off. So if you go to hourly chart, um, so that was pretty volatile day actually. Just let me zoom in here. Yeah, pretty volatile. So market had like a sell-off all the way to here. Um, First sell-off and then coming back up. So choppy market, then another sell-off. I believe Neil Kashkari actually just said something about the interest rate, but Evans, which I believe another Federal Reserve chairman, uh, said something positive about interest rate, like they're gonna just pause, market just rally all the way up to here, and the last hour is just coming back down just because of this resistance here. So lots of volatility inside the market. For sure, buyers actually are looking for excuse to buy. So market is pretty oversold, and as you see here, for the last week, we expect that prices coming down, nicely prices coming down, four candles in a row. So it was pretty oversold. Market was looking for reaction. Even if it is not a good news for the market try to find some. So we are looking for technical analysis. We are not looking for the news. So that's why we just rely on the technical analysis. But on the other side, we are just pay attention to the news because news are kind of like a price movers. So we should be careful about that. Sometimes a price can have like a sharp sell-off, something like this. We nailed this just with technical analysis, but news actually was the mover for this sharp sell-off and something like that. For example, today, if you want to just slice it and dice it, anyhow, that was not a good news for the market. But market tries to find out the good news among all the bad news just because it was pretty oversold. It was oversold. It was looking for a bounce, and bounce just came up when Evanson said something about the interest rate, and probably there is a probable pause in the near future. Not even, sorry, not even near future. It's going to be a year now. Federal Reserve thinking about a pause. So market just take it as like, okay, probably that's going to be positive. It's going to be next week or so. So they just start rally. All right. So before we are getting to a typical analysis for the week, I just want to show you something interesting for the sentiment. So this is fear and greed sentiment, which I rely on like for 2-3 years right now. I'm relying on this as just a very, very typical sentiment gauge for the market. And right now, we are at the greed position. So it means buyers are getting greedy. And this is very, very interesting just because based on the chart, we are not at the top, we are at the bottom. And just with 2-3 days hope to the market is getting greedy. And some of the stocks are having good rally, like in semiconductors, in basic materials, in miners. They have a good positive sign for the reversal. So that's why market is getting greedy. This is very, very good sign for us to get to the short side, sentiment wise, I'm saying. Just because when we are at the bear market, we are looking for extreme greed to sell. When we are at bull market, we are looking at extreme fear and fear to buy. So we are getting to the short position now, and that actually today's action was pretty helpful based on the sentiment, just because we like this. We like to see sentiment is getting more and more greedy when price is having dead cat bounce. So that's going to be good selling opportunity. The other indicator, which is pretty interesting, and it is very, very reliable one, so everyone needs to pay attention to this, is AAII. So AAII reading is giving us a neutral position. And this is pretty nice just because uh, in September we had the most bearish sentiment that I've ever seen. Almost 61% bearish people are expecting for the next 6 months. So right now, people are getting back to the bull side, and you see it is very, very neutral. If you compare it with historical averages, it is pretty common. So right now, we are not seeing a warning sign in sentiment, which is again another good sign for bears, just because bears like to see a bullish sentiment, neutral sentiment during the bear market, because that's going to be another shorting opportunity. All right. So again, just take it as like a contrary indicator. It's not going to be a real indicator. Okay. Getting back to this, let's move on to monthly chart, because in weekly analysis we are covering the monthly as well. So right now, November month is bearish, and we had a very nice October. So November month, again, we are coming back down below 38% Fibonacci, which is just the starting the month. So we just started. It is not even a mid month, so a long way to go. So we can't just put analysis on it. We should see how we close the months of the November. So we cannot forecast any more on this indicator wise. We are at, this is very interesting. So we are coming back down. So if we break down this zone, that would be very ugly for S&P 500. So look at the RSI, and this is in 2008, 2009. So when we break down this, that was the capitulation phase, and if we break it down, that would be another capitulation phase. But right now we are still in the box. We are in oversold condition. Stochastic was oversold condition. MACD is pretty oversold. It is extremely oversold condition, and if we stay there, so that's going to be a good sign for MACD just sloping up, and then sharp sell-off probably. I'm expecting more downside for S&P to see the bottom. So 2800, 26 to 2800. In this wide range bar, I'm just looking for a long-term bull market still would be intact. However, lots of people are saying this is a 50 SMA on the monthly chart. This is the trend for the bull secular bull market, but I'm just relying on my analysis. So still, we are in a bull market in overall. So I know that lots of people are calling as a bear market, but this is not a bear market yet. Bear market has not started yet. I believe we are in bear market, but technically bear market has not started yet. So if we get close below SMA 50 in the monthly chart, bear market would be intact, and technically, I would say. But right now I'm saying, I don't know, I don't want to confuse you, but I believe we are in bear market, but bear market technically it's not started yet. And don't fool yourself with those stupid numbers, 20%, 25%. Some people are saying if you're down, so that's going to be bear market. So that's absolutely BS. So don't rely on that one. All right, so going to weekly chart. So here is the weekly chart. So weekly chart is pretty interesting, just because we had a good reaction to this SMA 200 on this wide range bar, which is great. And the next level, I would say, the next level is very, very important for the market is 33.83 to 33.96, which is top of the COVID crash. So if we get to this one, or even if we get, I would say is like area wise, if you're getting to 3200 to 3400, just to keep it simple for yourself, this is going to be very, very nice buying opportunity, and we can get a sizable rally, something like this, probably multi-month rally all the way up to here. So probably I don't know, 500 even to 700 points from there. So just take next 2-3 weeks. If we see more downside to the market, which I believe this November 8th, which is, I believe November 8th is going to be this Tuesday or Wednesday, CPI number is coming back for the month of October. And look at the price of the crude, look at the price of the commodities, especially agricultural commodities. They are they are still high. So we don't see any inflation cool down, and probably that CPI kills the market. And I think that CPI number is going to be high. And again, market is getting back to the bloodbath. Even 2, 3 days rally, that would be finished. And probably when CPI uh, come up, and that would be very, very ugly day for the market, I believe. Still, we are not there yet, but this is my forecast for the next week. November 8th, the CPI is coming. And if CPI is coming with a high number or more than expected, then we should see market sell-off is coming back, and and we can see this pivot is taking out, and we can come all the way down to here in the next few weeks, probably before Santa Claus rally. Everyone is saying, everyone is hoping for Santa Claus rally. I'm not sure if Santa is coming to the town this year. If Santa comes, so we will welcome him, but I don't think so. And we should be ready for kind of like an ugly year, to be honest, especially in first 2, 3 months of the 2023. I'm not giving you forecast for now. I'm just working on it, but 2023 would be very, very interesting year as well. So I'm just working on it, and I will give you my analysis for that one. I will give you probably in live session. I'm gonna talk about it in my cycles as well. So just to stay tuned. I haven't decided yet, but I will let you know here. But this week again, market just reacted technically very, very well to this level. Um, and this 36.99, that is a very, very good level for the support. Still, market hold up pretty well. If we take out this pivot low, we are coming back down to double bottom here around 3,500. And if we take out this, we are going all the way down to here, which is, I believe, that's going to be a multi-month rally from here. So if you want to buy something like stocks, individual stocks, or even S&P 500 index, this is good area for buy. So just sit tight. We are not there yet, but we will get close probably next 2, 3 weeks or even month. And then when we get there, that's going to be a good buying opportunity. So still, we are not there yet, but keep an eye on this. So going back to the daily chart, here's the daily chart. Oh, before talking about the daily chart, this is very interesting. So stochastic wise, we are coming back with bull reversal. MACD is getting close to go to bullish momentum. RSI is still weak. So I would say price action wise, we are in weekly we are weak. So this is not a pattern of strength. This is pattern of weakness. But stochastic is signaling a bull reversal. And when this one is coming along with a daily is getting close, here's my daily stochastic, is getting close to oversold condition. When this one is getting close to oversold condition and reversal is happening here, so that would be dual bull reversal in weekly and timely, which is a pretty good I would say signal for the market, at least for 2 to 3 weeks rally. But again, based on the price action, I would say this is very, very weak just because we break down this pattern 4 days in a row coming down. So this is an oversold condition, just retracing back up from SMA 20, but it couldn't recapture SMA 50, and it couldn't recapture even middle of this candle, which is SMA 50. But even if you are not working with moving averages, which I'm a fan of not working with moving averages, so we are not taking out this middle of this candle. So we need to close above this middle of candle and also the bottom of this candle as well to have some bullish momentum. Still, we are in my cycle period, which works fantastically so far. Still looking for surprises. Some surprises probably coming with CPI. Even I should say I could be wrong in CPI because I'm expecting the high CPI number, but I don't know. Who knows? Probably we will get a low number and market just off to the rally, getting off to the rally to all of it up to the 4,000, which I believe it's not gonna happen. Probably a lower low, a lower high, sorry, a lower high here, and then coming back down all the way to 32 to 3,400. Still, that's my plan to just get to short position around this area, probably 38, 26. That would be a level for next sell-off. So still, I'm just looking for a nice setup opportunity. Um, Last week we had fantastic trading days, like especially on Wednesday, especially on Tuesday. We just got into a couple of trades back and forth, and we just nailed the bottom, nailed the top, and we had very, very good trading week. If you are following my channel in Telegram group, which is free for everyone, Safi Financial Network in Telegram platform, you will get those alerts based on my trades. So just make sure that go there, subscribe it, and it's going to be free. It's going to be just for everyone. I'm not putting fee on those ones like this analysis as well. So analysis video for gold and precious metals just because they had very, very substantial move, especially on Friday, and we should watch them as well. Okay, I wrapped up everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel. Have a good weekend. See you on the chart. Bye bye.